Hello, I'm Troy Bockelmann with the CattleFax Closing Bell. Today's Closing Bell is sponsored by Zoetis. Implant with 200-day Synovex 1 grass to get uninterrupted performance, bigger gains, lightened workloads, and more dollars. Visit NoStressSynovex.com. With an increase of 2.5 billion pounds of beef, pork, and poultry produced in 2018, moving this product to the global marketplace was important to alleviate the pressure on domestic prices. After a sluggish start to broiler exports, the second half of 2018 showed tremendous growth, and broiler exports finished the year up 4% to just over 7 billion pounds. South Korea was the main driver in the increase in beef and pork exports, with nearly 40% growth in both products to this Asian market. Beef exports finished the year up just over 10% and was the third year of double-digit increase in a row. This fueled beef exports to a record high 3.16 billion pounds. Pork was caught in the trade war crosshairs with increased tariffs on shipments to both Mexico and China. While there was a slight decline in shipments to Mexico, China saw growth even with an additional 50% in tariffs. Total pork export shipments finished the year up 4% to a new record high 5.9 billion pounds. 2019 is shaping up to be an interesting year for exports. The U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade agreement has yet to be ratified. There is ongoing negotiations for a bilateral trade agreement with Japan as the U.S. pulled out of the TPP agreement, as well as continued trade talks to resolve the China trade war. Yet the biggest wild card out there today is African swine fever in China. China produces half of the world's pork, and current estimates are that between 20 and 30% of the hog herd in China has been liquidated, resulting in massive losses of pork production. In 2019, CattleFax expects that U.S. pork exports will exceed 10% growth for the first time since 2011. Yet, all of the pork exported globally in 2018 would not fill the Chinese pork gap. So broiler exports, and to a lesser extent, beef exports will also be supported. It'll be important to continue to watch shipments to China for all three proteins, as the U.S. is a major player in feeding the world. Increased shipments may allow exports to exceed expectations, and strong exports will be a positive to the U.S. market as expansion continues in 2019. Thanks for watching, and remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member and receive the latest news and analysis.
The beef business has never been for the faint of heart. The pressures are real, the volatility is extreme, the risks are big, but the opportunities for success are there. So how do you sort through it all to decide which way to go? For more than 50 years, CattleFax has led the way. We're the time-proven leader in research, analysis, and information, equipped with the industry's most powerful database. Our team is impartial, objective, our vision is global, our focus is you. We provide a direct line of contact with you, our client, to the CattleFax team, with our daily updated website, modernized mobile app, or the traditional phone conversation. CattleFax, the deciding factor. Become a member at CattleFax.com.